Welcome, my name is Jacob. I'm going to lead you in a practice today. Today I have a friend joining me, Zulima Charles from ZFit. We're going to put out a video, a chair class she's going to lead in future, so watch out for that. Today is a little bit of a faster practice, short, about 20 minutes. We'll start on our backs today. So let's lay on our backs with our knees bent. Close your eyes. Become aware of your breath, conscious breathing, deep breath. We'll start to swing our knees gently from side to side, keeping the breath rhythmic throughout practice. We're breathing in and out through the nose. Let your knees fall to the left and then look to your right. Big lung breaths here. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you could take the bottom foot, your left foot, and place it on the top knee. Look over the right shoulder, bring the stretch or the twist into the neck. And we'll uncross our legs, feet hip width apart. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. And exhale, knees fall to the right. Look over your left shoulder. It's okay to stay here, but if you want more depth, place the bottom foot on the top knee. Bring the twist into the neck. Feel the breath moving the rib cage, the lungs expanding. If legs are crossed, uncross the legs. Inhale, knees come back to center. With an inhale, I want you to tuck the pelvis forward and flatten your low back. And then exhale, release, create that curve to the low back. And we'll do that again. Inhale, flatten your low back. And then exhale, lift the hips. Inhale at the top. It doesn't have to be high. And exhale, lowering down as you're lowering down, pressing down with the feet. Inhale, we're flattening the low back. Exhale, lifting the hips. Inhale, pause, long inhale. Exhale, lowering down, pressing down with the heels, pulling the heels towards your tail as you come down. Two more like this. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. And exhale, down. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lower yourself down. Nice. Rolling to your side, we'll bring ourselves up to tabletop position with our hands underneath our shoulders. Spread the fingers. Let's do a few cat-cows. Inhale, look forward, arch the back, pressing down with the hands. And then exhale around the spine. Really press with the hands here. Spread the shoulder blades. Inhale, reverse the curve, look forward, and exhale. Now I don't have the luxury because I'm talking, but I can hear Zulima breathing through her nose. Inhale, making a bit of sound. This is called the Ujjayi breath, a bit like a hissing sound. We'll do two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to neutral spine, floating table. For this, we're dropping our elbows down, keep the hands separated. Tuck your toes if they're not already. Inhale, lift the knees just a little bit. With the knees lifted, a smooth breath. We're pulling the belly button up, contracting the pelvic floor. We want to try to keep these contracted throughout our practice to stabilize our core. 3 more happy breaths. Remember, this is your practice, and if you're practicing by yourself, feel free to take breaks or modify if you need to. No one's watching. And exhale, lower the knees back down. Inhale, make your way back to tabletop. With an exhale, we're coming to our first down dog. Lift the hips to the sky. It's okay if the knees are bent, but melt the heels down. With your inhale, look forward. And exhale, walk the feet to your hands. Inhale, hands to your shins, look to the toes. Active forward fold, exhale, drop your head, keep those legs straight. You're bending your knees, inhale, arms, chest come up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Staying attentive to the breath, let's move with the breath. Big inhale, arms come up. If you're warm already and want to explore a back bend, hands a little behind the shoulders. And then bending the knees, folding forward. Inhale, long spine, looking to your toes. And then exhale, palms flat, step back, high plank. Big inhale here. If you need to drop the knees, why don't you drop your knees, Z? You can do that. Otherwise, knees lifted, exhale, lowering down. You can hover a little bit. Inhale to cobra. You can do cobra, I'll do up dog. So arms straight. If it's hard on your low back, stay with cobra. And then drop the knees, exhale. Let's all come to down dog. 5 breaths in down dog. If it feels safe to straighten the legs, straighten your legs. 2 more breaths. With an inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, and we'll bring the chest forward more to a plank pose. Inhale, extending that leg back up. And we're changing sides, right knee to left elbow, a little twist. Inhale, we're coming back up. With that levity, gently step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, arms float up to the sky. We're going to come to a crescent lunge. If it's hard to find balance here, feet as wide as the hips. It doesn't have to be a long stance, this one. With the arms extended, you might be able to feel the breath moving the lungs. And how do we feel that? Maybe it's the clothes moving or the rib cage expanding. With our exhale, hands come back down to the ground. Inhale, let's step back to high plank. Option to drop your knees for the chaturanga. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale to cobra. I'll do cobra. You can do up dog, arms straight, knees lifted. And then coming to down dog, hips to the sky. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. I'm attentive that the palms are flat, engaged hands. Inhale, extend the leg back up. Left knee, right elbow. Pulling the knee up towards the armpit, get a little belly engagement. Inhale, extend the leg back up. Gently step the left foot forward. If you need to, you could catch the ankle to pull it up, that might help. Feet as wide as the hips. Inhale, arms float up to the sky. Slightly different variation with the hands on this side. Exhale, let's bring our hands behind our back, weaving the fingers together, palms together. Keep the palms together and then lift the hands, a little bend to the elbows. Nice shoulder, chest opener. Maybe you can feel the breath with the pecs being a little bit more stretched out here. Feeling warm yet? Yeah, good. All right. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Front foot steps back. Inhale, high plank. Option to drop your knees. I'm going to do that. Exhale, we're lowering down. to rest on the belly. Hands beside us, palms up. Inhale, we're lifting. Keep the nose pointing down. Pull the belly up off the mat, even though it doesn't actually lift off the mat. Pull it up, that engagement. To bring the fire lift a little higher. And exhale, lower yourself down. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. We're going to reverse chaturanga, so come back up to a plank. Inhale, lifting up to plank. And exhale to down dog. 4 breaths in down dog. Again, conscious if you're bending the legs. With an exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet to your hands. Exhale, folding forward and release the head. Sitting yourself in a chair, inhale, arms float up. Utkatasana. Press the palms. We're here for 5 breaths. And let's look up to the clouds. Lots of birds today. I was hearing an osprey earlier. 2 more breaths. Let's sit lower. Or not. And exhale, coming to standing. Inhale, step your feet hip width apart. Release your hands down. We'll look at eagle pose since there's so many birds around us. Exhale, bend your knees, sit low. I like to drop the hips in this one and then shift to your right leg, lift the left. I'm going to do an easier variation with the foot on the ground, or maybe you can wrap the leg all the way around. Squeezing the feet. The foot doesn't have to get behind the ankle, but some of us can do that. Inhale, let's bring the arms up. Keep the gaze at one spot. Bring the left elbow underneath right. You might catch your shoulders, I'm doing, or wrap the arms completely. If you're catching the hands, turn the thumbs towards you. Let's all lift our elbows and sit low. And just to challenge ourselves a little bit, we're going to do 1 crunch, slow motion style. Big inhale. Exhale, we're bringing our elbow towards our knee. Inhale, bringing it back up. Keep the balance, good. Yeah, falling out of it's a part of balance postures. Nice breeze. Let's extend our arms, our wings out to the side. Lift the foot, point the toe. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. We're coming to our next side. Picking up the right leg, wrap. You can do as I'm doing, keeping the foot on the ground, or maybe wrapping the foot all the way around, just balancing on the left leg. Inhale, arms come up. Right elbow underneath left, catching the hands or the shoulders. Lift the elbows. Nice stretch to the upper back. Can you stretch the shoulder blades with a deep breath? Inhale. Exhale, crunching, bring the elbow down. Inhale, coming back up. Nice. Beautiful. And then extending the arms, extending the legs. I always feel like a bird doing this, and right now I just heard a woodpecker. Exhale, let's bring the feet down to the ground. Nice. Big toes together, we'll do another flow. Inhale, arms float up. If you want to back bend here, reach back, pull the belly in, and then bending the knees, exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms flat, step or jump the feet back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, you're lowering down, maybe coming halfway down if you want more power. Inhale, up dog or cobra. I'm demonstrating up dog this time. Knees, hips lifted, that's important, strong legs. And then exhale to down dog. Inhale, our right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps forward into warrior 2. I'm dropping the back heel down. Inhale, arms float up. Try to keep the heels somewhat in line in this posture. And important, this front knee is right over the ankle. With our exhale, right forearm to thigh, left arm reaches up and over. You can stay here, once you stay here, or place that hand down to the ground, reaching up and over. Try to straighten that top arm. Look up to the sky. We have hardly any clouds in the sky today. Inhale, making our way back up. We're going to turn our feet so that they're parallel, wide-legged forward bend. Inhale, arms float up, and then exhale, fold forward, hands to the ground. If you can't touch the ground, widen the feet. If it's easy to touch the ground, bring the feet closer together. Again, conscious if the legs are bent. Preferred straight if that's okay on the body. If the body revolts with straight legs, then you bend them. Hands to your hips with an exhale. Inhale, bringing yourself back up. We'll turn the left foot towards the back of our mat and come into Warrior Two on the next side. Bend into the left knee, extend the arms. Feeling the breath moving the chest. Maybe you can even see my breath from my back. With our exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Z's gonna stay there. I'm gonna place my hand down to the mat for a little bit more depth. You can find more depth too by simply reaching the fingers away from you a little bit more. Inhale, bringing yourself back up. We'll turn our toes towards the front and we're cycling through a vinyasa. Exhale, both hands come down to the ground. Inhale, high plank. Option to drop the knees. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. I'm going to do toe cobra for this one. And then exhale to down dog, hips to the sky. Inhale, left leg lifts. We're stepping into triangle. Exhale, left foot steps forward, a shorter stance, heels in line again in this posture. Inhale, arms, windmill up, and then we'll straighten our front leg. So both legs are straight. Exhale, reach to the front of the mat and place the hand to the shin. Right arm up to the sky. Rolling the shoulder, the chest back. If you feel wobbly, this idea that you're squeezing the feet together like they're trying to touch one another. Keeping the legs are the same. We'll just drop our top arm parallel to the top, to the ground. So we're stretching out our lats and you might feel a bit of the fascia around the hip. Inhale, bringing yourself back up. Reversing this by rotating our feet to the back. Right toes face to the back of our mat. Inhale, arms float up, both legs straight. Exhale, reaching back and bring the hand to your shin or fingertips on the ground. Roll the top shoulder back. We're dropping that top arm parallel to the ground, up and over, bicep to ear. Inhale, bringing yourself back up. Turn your toes so the feet are parallel to the short ends of your mat. Bend the knees, sit the hips lower, and then drop your chest down. So hips the same height as our chest the same height as your hips here. Chest parallel to the ground. If I just didn't make sense there, you can take a look. Pull the belly up. Hands could stay on the hip or extend the arms out to the side. Beautiful. Warming our glutes. Let's lift our heels off the mat. Oh, we can do it. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heels back down. Inhale, lifting yourself back, straightening the legs. Exhale, hands to your thighs. We'll fold forward And then catch either the big toe or the outside edges of the feet, bending the elbows out to the side, top of the head towards the mat. Send your shoulders to the sky, away from your ears. Very good. Hands to our hips. Inhale, bringing yourself back up. We'll turn our feet towards the front and then stepping the feet together. Nice. Step the feet a little wider than the hips. Exhale, hands to the ground. Coming into a squat. So this is an opportunity to try crow pose. I'm going to show some variations. So you can join me part way. You don't have to come onto it all the way. So our hands are down to the ground. We're lifting our bum and then placing the knees to the back of the arms as much as you can. You really want to dig the fingertips in and then start to bring the chest forward. You do not have to lift the feet here. Maybe this is where you stop today. If it feels safe, that you've got control and balance in the hands, try lifting the right heel up towards your bum. Just one foot. Nice, and back down. And then the left leg, lift that heel up towards your bum and back down. You could do that a few more times, or if you'd like, get that knees a little higher, dig into the fingertips, and then try lifting both feet. If you're not feeling the balance first, then don't pick up the feet. And exhale. Let's lower ourselves down, just a short one there. Making our way down to the ground, we'll place our hands behind us and extend the legs. Inhale, extend the arms, sit up tall. Slowly lower yourself down, tease the low back to the mat. Bending the knees, preparing for bridge pose. If you want to come into full wheel, you can come into full wheel. The prep is the same. We're just going to do one back bend. Inhale, lifting the hips. Keep the chin away from your chest if you're in bridge. If you want to come into wheel as I am, hands beside the shoulders, and then pressing up with the hands. Turn the feet parallel. Try to breathe deeply. Exhale, we'll lower ourselves back down. Once the hips come down, without taking the feet off the mat, just swing your knees side to side, as we did in the beginning of practice. Inhale back to center. Reclining pigeon, place your right ankle on left knee, catching the left leg, either the hamstring or the shin. Send the right knee away from you. A simple way to get a little more depth is shift the legs to your left. And exhale, release. We'll uncross the legs, change sides, left ankle on right knee, and then catch the right leg, hamstring or the shin. Oh, look at that in the sky. There's a black hawk circling. Look alive. Deep breaths here. If you like that, shifting the legs to the right a little bit, you can do that. And exhale, release. We'll uncross the legs, doing a twist before we prepare for the final pose. Draw the right knee in, left leg long. Hugging your right knee in towards your belly. And then bringing it across, twisting. Keep your right shoulder down. You can look over the right shoulder. If you want more depth, extend the top leg straight. If you find that's too much on the low back, bend the knee. Inhale, let's come back to center. Hug both knees, a little rock from side to side. Hug the left knee, extend the right leg long. Big inhale. And we're twisting, sending the knee across your body. Look over the left shoulder. You could extend the top leg straight if that's your speed. Just a little crack from my friend today. Good adjustment. Inhale, let's come back to center. Hug the knees, rock from side to side. Extending the legs for our final pose, shavasana. We're going to do 2 rounds of a relaxing breath. So hands beside you, palms facing up. Exhale completely. Inhale through the nose as much as you can. And at that top of the inhale, inhale a little bit more. Sniff it in. Open the mouth, let it out. Nice long exhale. Do that one more time. Big inhale. Sniffing at the top and open the mouth. Breathe in and out through the nose, close the eyes. Relax your body, relax the breath, let the body take care of the breath. Start to deepen your breath. Return to the body if you left. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And then we'll make our way to our right side. Roll to your right side. Using the hands, bring yourself up to a seated position. We'll close our practice today. 3 breaths to the heart. Hands to prayer. Exhale. Inhale, fill the heart. And exhale. Inhale, fill the heart with warmth. And exhale. Inhale, fill the heart with peace. And exhale. Slowly open the eyes. Thank you for joining us in practice today. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to see more of these videos, you can hit the red subscription button below. If you'd like to donate for the classes, there is a PayPal link in the description below. Thank you for your support.